So, you love talk radio? Then you'll love TalkStreamLive.com. TalkStream Live is always on, 24/7 with the best streaming talk shows. Find your favorite talkers and discover some new ones. It's free, readily available online or on any smartphone or tablet. Finding your favorite talk shows all in one place has gotten a whole lot easier. Just go to TalkStreamLive.com. Be sure to download the free apps from Google Play or the iTunes App Store.
Go to Antique Obsessions for the hottest in jewelry, antiques, repurposed, solid sterling silver, one of a kind, handmade by Bruce and Jaja. Go to our Facebook, which is Antique Obsessions, or you can go to Etsy.com and go to Antique Obsessions, one word, or type it into your Google and find us there. Thanks.
Tribal, primitive, rustic, Burning Man, punk rock. Conceptual subculture for the edgiest, most cutting-edge designs of jewelry today. Go to Etsy.com/shop/conceptual subculture, or one word, either by going to Google or search Etsy, ETSY.com, and type in one word, conceptual subculture. You will find the hottest designs using natural stones with wire wrap rings, rough, raw, genuine, semi-precious gemstone jewelry, solid sterling silver, copper, leather, orgonite, bracelets, pendants, chokers, men's copper cups with sterling accents, eco-friendly, repurposed, original, one-of-a-kind design earrings. Support MBN by going to Conceptual Subculture on Etsy.
Warning, warning, everything I say is fucking crazy and should not be reinterpreted or reenacted because you will be either shot or NDAA'd. Warning.
It seems as if Trump is caught in a rerun of Reservoir Dogs. The deep state has him tied up. You think he's Mr. Blonde, but in reality, he's just seconds away from getting his ear cut off.
So depressed. I don't know what to do. Hey, go for it, man. It's easy for you to say you got the promotion. Look, it'll come, all right? Just don't worry about it.
The feeling is definitely there. It's a new morning in America. Fresh, vital. The old cynicism is gone. We have faith in our leaders. We're optimistic as to what becomes of it all. It really boils down to our ability to accept. We don't need pessimism. There are no limits.
It figures it would be something like this.
Our nation, our idea of vision.
Excuse me.
Just survive.
You know, you look like the head fell on the cheese dip back in 1957.
Scream and shout, no being quiet. Spread the facts until you buy it. Come to my den, I got toys for torture. We drink the blood fresh just to stay immortals. We bring a thug fest, calling all New Yorkers, and keep a bayonet for the future slaughters. Take your bets, the players make them offers. Heads or tails, your life is on a quarter. All the king's men tally up their horses, forging ahead with a secret missile launching. Off to Georgia and start to cross the borders. In my bedroom, I'm making all the orders. If you come, you won't make it till morning. Get the picture, maybe kinda sort of. Ski mask, check. Extra filter, check. Scissors, check. Duct tape, check. H2O, check. Ammo, check. Ropes, check. Receiver, check. You're gonna get it, turn in your weapons. I'm under pressure, don't you forget it. You're gonna get it, turn in your weapons. I'm under pressure, don't you forget it. I got the right moves, I know what you do. You know I love you, but I'll still sue you. Don't take your questions onto a guru. I'll keep you guessing and give you 2 screws. Don't try to
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to a talk show host who is regarded as the most foul-mouthed, the most rudest. But you wouldn't know because they fucking sewed my mouth shut a long time ago. Oh wait, did they? You're listening to Bruce Montalvo. This is the Bruce Montalvo Show. Yes, it's just me. I'm alone. Where the fuck is my co-host? Check. I'm just gonna keep the music running until I'm joined by her. Yeah, don't you forget it. I'm gonna get it. She's gonna come and beat my head in. Dirty war. You have a very nice Brooklyn accent.
Forget about it, Bruce.
Forget about it. She's here now. You're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show, as I said a second ago, right? I mean, they're not stupid. They know what show they're listening to. It's September 15th, 2017.
We're just a little late because we had to stop at the Sprouts and look at some homeopathy medicines that took a little bit too long.
Yeah, but don't get it twisted. I ain't no homeopathy, okay?
No, we're not no homeopathies.
All right, Holmes? Nah.
But there is, homeopathy is actually very interesting.
That's what we're going to talk about today?
Just for 5 minutes.
Oh, God.
Let me just say...
This is her fault, folks. Listen. You get married, and, the show got married, and, they got married. So here we go. Let's be married.
A lot of people just don't believe in homeopathy, and actually homeopathy is developed by a bunch of freaking weird masons.
Let me tell you something. This sounds stupid.
No, it's not stupid, Imus. It's very intriguing because when all else fails, like all herbs and all over-the-counter herbs, these homeopathies are really developed. The medicines are developed from poisons and very minuscule amounts. They're poisons, yes.
That reminds me of, hey, Trump, stop eating the cupcakes and the chocolate cake because there could be poison in there!
Yeah, not the kind of...
Don't eat it!
Not the poison that you need. It's the poison that they want to give to you. And actually, I was reading about Trump's supposed slurring, because I didn't hear him, but, that's the talk, we're in talk radio.
Yeah.
So I looked up all the different possibilities. It was like 50 possibilities for the slurring. Canceling out the alcohol and the drugs, because we know he doesn't do either of that. The one that kind of rang a little bit clear, aside from arsenic poisoning, would be an overactive kidney because he's eating too many sweets.
Yeah, he does have a sweet tooth, but enough about that. Really, you know what they're doing? I'll tell you what they're doing. They're planning on poisoning his food, right? But I don't think they have to. I don't think they have to poison him anymore because he literally just transgendered himself. He cut his own balls off. I mean, by hanging out with that cross-legged fuck Chuck Schumer, you don't even know how many underground pedophile pizza parties he's had in Washington, D.C. So now he's pandering to the leftists, and he literally, I mean, what do Donald Trump and Marilyn Manson have in common? They are both part of the dope show. Donald's about to have a big pair of titties pretty soon. Don't you think? Didn't he cut his own balls off?
No.
What do you mean no? By bending over backwards to these pig fuckers, it's just stupid.
That's if you take him at face value.
It's a stupid move.
But that's if you take him at face value. Okay, if you want to look and scrutinize every fucking word he says, you might have an issue. But that, you're not giving him any credit or any leeway because if you understood the deal that they were talking about, they never included the wall.
No. The deal is that he's supposed to come in like he's a tough guy, and he's Mr. Blonde from Reservoir Dogs. He's got the blonde hair, and he's Mr. Blonde. And did you have your burger already? Yeah, I had it already with the fries. Yeah.
Okay,
while he's slurping his soda, and don't take another step, Mr. Schumer. And then, who's Chuck Schumer's not a tough guy. He's not Mr. White. He's supposed to fuck you, you fucking maniac. But in reality, Chuck Schumer is a freaking tough guy because he literally just, he put freaking Trump's arm behind his back like a hammerlock and said, no, we're not building your wall, while giggling like a fucking schoolgirl about it.
Yeah, well, Schumer's been there a lot longer than Trump has, and Trump was made to be aware of it. And I think Schumer is a very weird guy. I think he's a dirty dude, and he's got a dirty family, and there's something in his history that's definitely not Jewish. You know, I don't know why they always put
it's Fourth Reich.
Yeah.
Fourth Reichian, not
I love,
Jewish.
you know, it's such a clear pattern, and how they are putting out, like, that Gene Simmons who called in on Don Imus' show the other day, and he's one of those fake Jews, because he comes in, the first thing he wants to do is sell us his shit, and then he's trying to make Jews look bad.
Well, first of all, he's not even number one at fucking the most chicks, okay? He's not even number one at fucking the most chicks. Wilt Chamberlain is. I think Wilt Chamberlain, like, friggin' boinked, like, I don't know, like, almost 1 million chicks. But, you know, it's not the quantity, it's the quality in my case.
Don't I give you enough?
yeah, I don't know if I could... But please! I'm on radio, and you just come on and you just fart on my mic.
I didn't.
Yeah, you do. You come over and you fart on it, and then I don't even know what to talk about. Okay? We'll be talking about the stupidest shit. Meanwhile, Kim Jong Nuke or Kim Jong Doom or whatever CIA guy in a fat suit is running the show in North Korea is just going to put his finger on the freaking atomic nuke button. But wait a minute, there are no atomic nukes, and there is no atomic nuke button. They just have really, really big bombs, right?
Yeah, big bombs.
So this whole thing is like a ruse. They just want to have you scared shitless.
At anything.
Okay? They keep feeding you all these lies. We're all stars now in their dope show. They're all going to fucking put titties on us like Bradley Manning.
Yeah.
Okay? And that's what's going to happen. We're all stars now in the dope show. Don't you see? Like, Facebook is like a public utility now. You're a star now, right? Because you're on fucking Facebook. I don't give a fuck. Look, I'll go on Facebook and I'll say Arab, I'll say wetback, and I'll say faggot on Facebook. And because of that, I am in Facebook jail.
You're in Facebook jail.
Yeah, I'm in Facebook jail right now.
You can't shut his
because
mouth.
I can't stop calling people wetbacks, Arabs.
Granted, his mother is a wetback.
That's why I can say it. That's why I will not stop. I don't care if Facebook freaking cancels my account. I really don't care. You know what Facebook thinks? Facebook thinks that all of us are, like, guided by Facebook. They can guide our emotions. Just because we're on Facebook now, they can, like, depress us. Or like, if you're, like, some lonely dude with fucking zits on your face and you can't, like, score and you're just sitting in your freaking cubby spanking your monkey all day, you know, they're going to show you, like, the chick that you could be with. Or if you're some fat guy, they're going to show you, oh, this is the body you could have.
Yeah,
but you won't because you're a fat fuck.
And that guy, the nice guy with the nice-looking body is hanging out with 10 girls, you know, and then they do whatever they can to target you. You know, the girls, if you're, like, fat and ugly, they just keep making you jealous by showing you pictures of people that are getting married, for example, you know?
Yeah, Facebook could kiss my ass. So that's why I don't adhere by Facebook's commie community rules. Anyway, fuck Facebook. Alright? I think that's what they were called at one point. Fuck book.
Yeah.
FB. And here's another thing, folks. That sign, the symbol of Facebook, it's the Tubal Cain. If you ever want to get into a Masonic gathering, just say Tubal, knock on their door, and say Tubal Cain. And then they'll let you in. There, I told you the password. Not because I'm one of them. It's because they're fucking stupid and they leaked all their stupid information. And, you know, it's out there.
At Disney.
So the Facebook logo is literally a Freemasonic emblem that the Freemasons wear. And then here's another thing. You ever looked at the Google Mail logo or the little envelope? Well, that's a Masonic apron. So... You know, all these...
Oh, it is, yeah.
It is. It's right. A Masonic apron. So all these fucking Masons at Facebook that are crying about DACA, just remember, they're not hiring Americans. They're hiring a whole bunch of caca from Mexicaca. They're not hiring you. So fuck Facebook. So all of us should just say wetback, Arab, and freaking ISIS. Even Donald Trump is not saying... stinky, dirty, towelhead Islamic terrorism anymore. Today, something blew up in London. I mean, every day it's like normal now to have a freaking terror attack now, alright? That's what it is. We live in a brave new world. All the formaldehyde-faced all the formaldehyde-faced TV anchors are telling you all the fucking lies that the military-industrial complex wants you to hear. Oh, they want you to be so scared. Oh, the threat of North Korea. No, it's not a threat. It's Raytheon. It's all those Northrop, whatever the hell, at Ruppman, and all these big-time military-industrial complex, the Rand Corporation. That's all these people are hyping up the fear so they could sell all their military toys for war. That's what they're doing. They want us scared as fuck that Kim Jong Fatso, some supposed fat maniac that has like 3 fucking body doubles. And they even show you on Fox News pictures of Kim Jong-un talking to his body double. And they act like it's not the body double.
That's crazy.
And how stupid do they think you are? And you are that stupid, America. You are that stupid, because if you weren't, I would have millions and millions and millions of hits. But you don't listen to people like me, do you? I'm sick of it.
No,
I hate you all.
You just have big producers listening to you and stealing.
Yeah, they give it to Greg Buttsmelt. Let me tell you something, Greg Buttsmelt. You're a fucking pussy. And I would kick your fucking ass. And I would kick your wannabe Andre the Giant freaking person's freaking little sidekick's butt too. All right? And Juan Williams, that turd in the suit. And that pig, Hillary Clinton. I'm getting to that pig, Hillary Clinton, now. She is a pig. You want to put perfume on a pig? You want to put lipstick on a pig and hear it talk? You pull its little tail. That's what I hear when I hear Hillary Clinton whining like a pig. A pig that doesn't want to go into the slaughterhouse because she knows damn well what happened to those 30,000 emails. She has a freaking private server. She smashes all her phones like a mafia don. And let me tell you something. If the FBI was after my ass and I smashed a whole bunch of phones that they were going to use as evidence, they would pinch my ass.
How do you know she smashed it? How do you know Chuck Schumer and fucking Podesta didn't come to her office and smash it?
No, all their cronies. They had Huma on there in her panties after Hillary and her had some freaking lesbian escapade smashing phones together.
You have guys like Weiner going in the office smashing it for them. You know what, Bruce? Hillary Clinton, everybody gives her too much credit and too much blame, and just because she's like a lawyer, and that's what she is. She's just a lawyer, and how many lawyers protect criminals all day, and they don't go to jail. Everybody's allowed to have the best protection that they can. And unfortunately, Hillary Clinton is just a scapegoat lawyer that everybody hired, okay?
Yeah, but she thinks she could do no wrong.
Oh, God.
She thinks she could do no wrong. Shut your face. She thinks she could do no wrong, okay? Do you see the company she keeps? She's been protecting pedophiles since Lord knows when.
Is it her fault, though?
Her whole business is around... She's literally... Shut your mouth. I'm talking here. I'm talking about... No, because I have something to say. You want to keep defending Hillary Clinton. I will not. She is the gatekeeper to all these fucking pedophiles. Yes, I just told Jaja to shut up. You know why? Because she comes over, and you know that I'm going to tell her to shut up as soon as the topic of Hillary Clinton shows up. Because, leave her alone. Leave her alone? What are you, Paris Hilton? No, I will not leave her alone. And I will tell my wife to shut up because I hate Hillary Clinton that damn much. Okay, she's showing up on the TV like a pig with fucking lipstick on, whining and crying and whining and crying, and I'm sick of it. All right? She wants to call Trump a misogynist and a creep. Look at who you married. Look who your spouse is. Okay, she's literally married to fucking Beelzebub that likes to rape to his heart's content. That's right. Well, I don't understand. I mean, what happened? Just look at the book cover. It says Hillary Clinton. That's what happened, folks. A fucking disaster. Okay, she's not helping heal the country. She's going around and calling you a racist and a bigot because you didn't vote for her. And she's whining and crying about Russia. Well, let me tell you something. You go back to Nazi Germany. You know what Goebbels used to say? He says, you blame the other party of what it is you're doing. All this Russia crap, that's exactly what that is. Right? Last time I checked, Jack, the Nazis were socialists, Democrats, just like what we have today. So we have a coup. What we need is like 1,000 freaking McCarthys rounding up freaking communists and kicking their asses. You know, stop putting them on. Just basically take CNN off the air. Okay, for all the fake news and the years of lying to the people. Take them off the air. But that's not going to happen because you have a lukewarm, transgendered Trump that literally got his balls cut off, just like Chelsea Manning. Okay? There's not going to be a wall. And he told you. Okay, you know how many Trilateral Commission and CFR and globalists he has? You know how many? You want me to give the benefit of a doubt to a guy that has that many scumbags? He's just going to drain the swamp, but yet then mysteriously he creates a swamp? Yeah, because the U.S. government, instead of using their radar weapons supposedly to scan if North Korea is going to nuke, because they used it to microwave freaking hurricanes and steer them into Houston and into Florida, and now possibly into New York. They're going to steer Jose over there. So, what am I trying to get at? What I'm trying to get at is Hillary Clinton's holding the freaking gates for where Leviathan is, so that we don't all get engulfed in the evil that she's protecting. Been protecting. She laughed once that she was protecting this pedophile, Brock Turner, who supposedly raped a girl so hard that she could never have babies again. And she was laughing. I'm sorry, Jaja, but, you know, I just can't hear anything nice about Hillary Clinton. Because to me, she is a criminal. She's no different than Faust. All her Faustian deals with the devil. And, you know, she's just whiny and stupid. She's a stupid bitch. And I'm sick of it. And Trump, well, he's her best friend. So they're besties. They're fucking besties. And this military-industrial complex, they might as well be sitting on the throne of Zeus. Because that's what they could do. If you piss them off, hey, come over here, Jaja. I want you to talk about this with me. Come over here. If you piss off Zeus, a.k.a. the United States of America, they'll send a fucking lightning rod to your Barbuda, to your Bermuda, to whatever the fuck it is, and they got all these occultists like Robert fucking De Niro. They're all waiting to profit. What, the Bermuda didn't want him there. They didn't want Robert De Niro, that leftist piece of shit, to put his hotel or whatever he wanted there. So, what did Robert De Niro do? The tranny? Okay, a pink freaking dress wearing tranny. He lobbied the Jesuits to use HARP or whatever microwave directed energy weather weapon to fuck up Barbuda so that he could have his fucking hotel there. Am I lying? I need to calm down. I'm really hot.
I think we believe that.
I'm sorry I told you to shut up, but you know when Hillary Clinton comes up,
yeah, but you know the problem is, she's taking all the blame for everybody's mistakes and everybody's evil, and show me one person that she herself raped.
So what you're trying to say is that she's like a punching bag, that a willful punching bag. She'll throw herself out there to like, you're not gonna. She's
like the Pope.
I'm not gonna show you my email.
And what happened to the Pope? But he got a punch in her face.
You know what? That's funny because I've been asking that question the whole week. Been asking who punched the Pope.
Well, the Pope said,
"You got a shiner."
But I don't want. Why do you have to have the apocalypse, the Armageddon over there?
I just told you, it was Zeus that punched the Pope.
Yeah.
Take that, dope.
That's what these mafias do. Listen, you could say that she's aligned with mafia, but she's aligned with her fucking Hadrick family, and her scandalous scumbag husband tainted her family.
And when you say Hadrick, because you know there's new listeners, you act like people listen to you all the time. They don't. They're idiots.
Of course,
when you say Hadrick, you're referring to a theory of yours that you believe that Hillary Clinton and many others in government are Lebensborn, which means they are Nazi descendants, Nazi children.
I don't have
running America.
There's not a doubt in my mind that her mother, Dorothy, what's her name, Martha.
You tell me. This is your theory.
Martha's whatever.
Now, the theory of Lebensborn and Operation Paperclip and the Fourth Reich Those are no theories. But to pinpoint and say, like literally, like a magician, like pulling faces out of a hat. Now, you do a good job. You put some good
Okay, but
faces.
I looked at
But
her
that's like
mother.
what it is.
I looked at her mother. I think her name was Dorothy, right? Just look at.
Well, you're getting to this whole Wizard of Oz thing, and she wearing a hat.
I'm gonna walk away.
No, you're not gonna walk away. I don't do a show so you can walk away.
Okay, but let me finish talking.
And train wreck it. I don't work that hard so it could be train wreck. Now, you're saying that she wears a witch hat,
No,
right?
I didn't say that. I said that her mother is named Dorothy. That's the only thing I said.
Uh-huh.
Okay? If you look at the pictures of the Heydrich children, Reinhard Heydrich's kids, there's a kid named Marta. Okay? Marta, they also had an Operation Paperclip. They brought people here, and this kid would be born the exact same time, and she looks exactly like Hillary's mother, and she's got too many resemblances in her face. Even Hillary looks like Lena Heydrich, exactly, and they say she's related to Madonna. And Madonna, I traced to the Heydrich family, and one of the sons was her father. Okay, so they all check out to me because everybody else has started to give. They gave me the clues. You understand? They always said, "Oh, Hillary and Madonna's related." I mean, I didn't say that, right? I mean, I'm just saying, how the fuck are they related?
Okay, so where does the Wizard of Oz, like I was talking about, play?
Oh, okay. Well, the Heydrich the Wizard of Oz was in America, but they based it off of 1936, which is exactly around that time, Germany. The Wizard being the CIA in Operation Paperclip, giving new names by paying. If you pay with gold, if you follow the yellow brick road with the gold blocks that you melted down from the Jewish mouths of gold, then you can come to America and get a new name. And these people faked their deaths, and they came here, and that's because the most powerful people, I'm not talking about the people that shot people, you know, those people, the people that did the actual killing and shoving people into the ovens, most of those people got sent to Russia to get killed.
Or Mexico.
The actual killing.
Or Mexico, because they're putting people in ovens now, so at least the spirit of stuffing people in ovens still lives today. Mm-hmm. But what's going on? Look, there's so much going on, you have no idea. Seriously. China. A lot of people say, oh, it's Israel that's doing this and that. They're running the world. I don't think so. Just look at China. They have the ability to jam our GPS system. They have all these fighter pilots falling out of the sky recently. The Navy vessels crashing into things. I mean, they're jamming our GPS system. And, I mean, North Korea could do the very same thing, hit us with like an EMP. I don't think people would care. I mean, really. Like, especially in California. They could be on fire and they don't even care over that. Mm-hmm. And another thing, I wouldn't piss on them even if they were on fire. Because they're all a bunch of zombies. Right?
Yeah.
But there's so much going on. I mean, just the threat of all-out freaking total war could erupt any second. Even Putin saying that it's getting hot. I mean, how many military helicopters are they going to sell to go to North Korea? Haven't they sold enough? I mean, they're hell-bent on taking us to war with this new boogeyman, North Korea. And seriously, what's the big deal? He's not launching. Okay, so he's launching missiles over Japan. That could be a big deal, but in reality, he's just been launching his own missiles. I mean, North Korea wouldn't exist if the U.S. wouldn't have kicked their asses into oblivion, right? Right? Oh, I have a co-host that just leaves when I ask her a question, so I'm going to ask you the question. Who created North Korea? Looks like Bill Clinton did. I mean, on paper, he gave them all these nuclear reactors, enabling them to build their very big bombs. And in return, they could use it on us. But no, stupid Hillary, that stupid idiot, she doesn't see anything wrong with what she did. Literally, North Korea could turn into the new Vietnam. And that's what it's becoming. It's going to be Donald Trump's Vietnam. That's what North Korea is. And I mean, there's so much going on with Korea, period. I mean, South Koreans are building, like, Terminators. You got the best AI technology out of South Korea. And, forget about it. The child trafficking that's going on in the Koreas. You have a Korean Pizzagate. You just don't know about it. Okay? The Korean Pizzagate girls getting poked and prodded in cages in LA and Koreatown. And it's not just some movie that you saw with Keanu Reeves on it. That's real, folks. That's going on. So I say, why doesn't Trump just buy North Korea? He should just buy it. He's rich enough. He should just fucking buy it. Just buy it and turn it into one big hotel. That way, and to get all the North Koreans to do, customer service and like whatever firm and put out linen and clean sheets. So, Trump should just buy North Korea to spare them from getting the shit bombed out of them. Or as we like to call them, giving you a little dose of freedom right there. You're going to drop some freedom on you. But seriously, I'm tired of giving Trump the benefit of the doubt. I'm really sick of it. You got globalist after globalist after globalist. I mean, Trump reels you in with all the right-wing talk, and he makes you feel like you're his homie. But in reality, I mean, we don't know if Trump really said that all Fox News viewers and Republicans are stupid. But you know what? It wouldn't surprise me if he did, because they are. I mean, just look at the crap that they put up there. What, Juan Williams? Or right now they're talking about Anthony Bourdain. Really? Really? I don't give two fucks about this freaking stupid-ass Anthony Bourdain and all the parasites he ingests and all his food traveling wherever the fuck he goes. I don't give a shit about CNN. Okay, the crap news network, the cartoon news network, and the con man and Chief Trump. He just keeps pandering to these people, making them bigger than they ever were before. I mean, now they're giving out CNN sucks t-shirt. Well, it still says CNN on there. So you're still pushing them. Okay, a bunch of formaldehyde-faced fucking pigs. Okay, pigs in high heel shoes just lying to you all day about, oh my God, North Korea, they're going to destroy us all. When in reality, they're just trying to sell fucking helicopters over there. But we're so stupid, right? Oh, yeah. Oh, Trump can do what he wants, right? He's just bullshitting us. Hillary's still running free. He said, oh, lock her up. Lock her, yeah, right. Yeah, that worked well with the Twitter and the hashtag and the trending, right? He's just a Twitter president. He's no different than Obama now. Just a yes man. That's what he always was. That's what they are. Like he's more enhanced than Obama. I get it. He's a businessman. He's actually made money. Obama's just a jagoff. Never made money in his life. Run around with his tranny, big floppy donkey dick, freaking Michelle Obama running around. Have you seen that video? It's freaking disgusting, man. It looks like she has a fucking banana swinging in between her legs. Its legs. His legs. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to brainwash me. Her, him. It's a dude. It's a freaking dude. But the lies continue. The lies. They just don't stop feeding us the lies. And we all think that we're stars, right? We all want to be on their covers, right? Oh, yeah, so I want to be on TV and be famous. Really? You're lucky if you get off the casting couch, huh? Because it's so sticky, you'll just be stuck to it. Huh? All you idiots out there. You have no idea what they're doing. You have no idea that they're freaking plotting on having you have a transhuman freaking lifestyle. They're going to kill you. The robots, AI is getting so smart that, I mean, the smartphones are going to take over our brains. And then, who knows, they might even program freaking thermonuclear war. Or thermal big bomb war, because there's no such thing as nukes. But I'm not a scientist. I really got to dive into all that. I don't even know the periodic table of elements anymore. Right? What? So you want me to tell you there's no nukes? I call nukes big bombs. If there's dudes out there that debunk nukes, cool, I'll listen to you. Okay, there's no such thing as nukes. It makes sense. Because, I mean, what else is the United States going to hold over everybody's heads? Oh, we're going to nuke you. We're going to nuke you. Don't fuck with me. You know, it's like, but they have other things. They have these weather weapons, these weapons that literally turn them into fucking Zeus. They're no different than Zeus. The throne of Zeus. The throne of Jupiter. Look this up. Jupiter, or Jove, in Roman mythology, is the king of the gods and the god of the sky and thunder, equivalent to Zeus. So this is who the New World Order summoned to make their little 3 hurricanes and fuck us up. They're praying to Zeus. And they're up there spraying a literal space fence of poison upon humanity. So I don't know who's running mankind. It could be 9-foot fucking reptoids, Masonic reptoids. Because what kind of human sprays barium and aluminum over his atmosphere? I mean, it's scary. And then you think you could turn to religion. You think you could pray to God, right? Meanwhile, you have no idea what's going on at your Catholic freaking headquarters, the Vatican. All the Satanism that's going on in the Vatican. The satanic rituals that are going on at the Vatican. The orgies that are going on at the Vatican. They have like freaking boys like galore at the Vatican. They're busting underage boy freaking orgies at the Vatican. If you want to be famous and a big star and be on Fox News and have a fucking rainbow unicorn fucking cup to drink out of, you literally have to bend over backwards and have Satan butt fuck you. Okay, you have to let Satan accept you. That's the only way that you get on the TV. Seriously, you have to lose your soul. So think about it. Do you really want to be on their idiot box? No, it used to be that you would watch television. You would watch television. Now, television watches you. Okay? I don't trust this fucking Samsung here. It's heard every fight I've had with Janine. It probably knows me better than she does. Right? It even becomes your friend. You find yourself whispering to it like, oh man, she doesn't understand me. I wanted egg and chorizo today, but she made me oatmeal. What the fuck? You know, I'm going to find myself making Faustian deals with the devil myself just to get a chorizo and egg burrito. You see where I'm going? You see what happens? I end up talking about chorizo and burritos. Where the fuck are you?
And you call me a wetback? I mean, you call...
I could call people wetbacks. It's like niggas calling each other niggas.
Right.
So I don't understand why Facebook keeps fucking with me. Okay, but what do you think about what I said about the satanic rituals? And people think they could turn to God, but in reality, it's just a bunch of boy lovers. She's speechless. She doesn't know what to say because it's so evil. It's so incredibly evil that someone as pure and beautiful and genuine as Jaja would just turn away. She got nothing to say because that's some scary shit. That's what I'm trying to tell her. That's why I told her to shut up because Hillary Clinton is literally like fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula. She even wears the same clothes he wears. I can put them back and forth. You want to see doppelgangers? You put freaking Gary Oldman's Dracula right next to her. They look the same now. And she acts the same. He's just sucking the last drops of blood that America has. She wants us to, oh, you're racist. You're a bigot. Now I'm going to punish you because you didn't fucking vote for me. And yeah, Russia did it. When Russia had nothing to do with it. The only thing they have to do with us is in NASA working with us. That's the only collusion there is.
Bruce? The ruling?
No, I don't get it.
It's the monarch, the monarch. Does anybody vote the monarch in?
No.
Okay. So all they're doing is getting you rived up for nothing. They're the ones out there making money, in control. We're the ones starving.
Yeah.
We have no money.
No, they're eating lobster while we eat freaking pinto beans. Now, speaking of money, look, I love money. And I want to make $1 million. And I need your money. If you're listening to me, it's because you got to pay me some money.
Bruce?
All right? I need some money.
Bruce, I wouldn't give you a fucking dime talking like that. And I'm not even going to tell you my stories. I'm really impoverished, and I don't like how you're talking. And you're not giving me a good look
you're on my radio.
Yeah, but you're trying to say that we want
down?
Millions.
Can you calm down?
You're trying to make Jews.
Are you trying to embarrass me on my talk radio? I'm not Michael Savage. I'm not eating fucking tuna salad and spitting on the microphone. Now shut up again. I need $1 million. I'm a capitalist. I make freaking one-of-a-kind, beautiful jewelry. Okay, it's so beautiful. I spent all day. Look at my freaking fingers. I spent all day working for this woman over here in our business. And you better come over here and advertise the jewelry because that's how we do it on the show. Right now, Janine, I'm on air. You're not going to advertise the jewelry? Advertise the jewelry. I'm on air. I'm asking you to come over here and advertise the jewelry, please, ladies and gentlemen. I'm asking her. You know how much you're hearing me. I'm trying, right? I'm trying to have my co-host come over here before I go fucking nuts and insane. I want money. I need money. I need you to help us.
Okay, but you don't need $1 million to survive, Bruce. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we don't have $1 million, not even close to it.
Well, let me tell you something. If I had $1 million, I would help out all the little kids. Okay, and I wouldn't tell anybody, like all those assholes. But can you just please, promote, please?
Yeah, I can.
Before I hit you in the head with a chair.
I can promote, but I mean, I'm not looking to profiteer for
Sit
anybody.
down.
I can't even afford to pay my bills. Okay, this has been so hard with Irma and Harvey, and the past month. I'm not sitting. Okay, the past month has been impossible. Okay, everybody's like scared and they've been not buying our luxury items. So it's been very difficult for us. And, we're living from, hand to mouth every day. So if you want to help us, you could go to our fabulous jewelry stores at Etsy.com. You could type in conceptual subculture and one word.
Yeah, one word.
Yeah, on Google. And or Antique Obsessions on Etsy, or you could find us at Amazon Handmade, and we're Antique Obsessions, so you could type in Amazon Handmade Antique Obsessions, or you can find us on eBay, and we are Outrageous Jewelry.
Mm-hmm. Outrageous Jewelry, yeah, it's outrageous. I have to ask you like 1 million times. Yeah, I want to make $1 million, and if you're listening to this show, I want you to know that I have high quality freaking items. Okay, beautiful freaking jewelry. If you have a chick. If you got a mother, if whatever you have, if you have you have a wrist, right? Okay, you like jewelry? Well, she just told you where you could come and buy it because, yeah, you think I'm doing this for free? It's advertising. I need you to buy the jewelry, otherwise, fuck you. Okay? Plain and simple. All right. I know I got a bunch of spooks listening to me. They like to go on eBay and be trolls. Well, if you're going to troll me, I'm going to troll you on my show. I'm going to call you a fuck, but not all my buyers are great. I got great buyers, but, like Janine said, they have a phobia right now, a hurricane phobia. They're scared that a hurricane's going to come out of the fucking sky and take them away. And whenever people are scared, the stock market reflects on it. People don't buy. So Janine's saying I wouldn't get a fucking dime, right? Well, guess what? You come and you've dropped many dimes. So I've gotten a lot of dimes when I've advertised. We had Big Jordan Maxwell on, and that's like literally millions of people that get to see the Conceptual Subculture brand at Conceptual Subculture at Antique Obsessions. And this is just beautiful jewelry, antiques, one of a kind, Tiffany repurposed jewelry, sterling silver, beautiful earrings, bracelets. I mean, this is just beautiful stuff, beautiful jewelry. You want to help out? You heard Jaja. We're hand to mouth. Well, if you're hand to mouth, you're lucky you have a radio show. So you see why I'm yelling and screaming about getting some sales here, right? I mean, I live in America. If you don't make money, you're a piece of shit. Okay, so my goal is to have $1 million, maybe even more. Yeah, so I don't see anything wrong with saying that and verbalizing it and wanting to manifest it. As a matter of fact, people, if you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, I'm going to make $1 million today. That's the attitude you got to take to life. I'm going to make $1 million today and every day type of lifestyle, and you'll see how much you get done, how much you optimize your time and how you use it, because we are merely but like a drop of sand on the beach. And the shore is just right there, right on our ass, coming to wash us away. So you only last that long. So if you optimize your time, you could make $1 million in a day. Think about it. If you stop bullshitting and you really get in control of your life, there's no stopping you. There is no stopping the power of you and what you can do when you awaken your third eye and you awaken yourself to your full capabilities, and you don't let anybody let you down. You don't let the fake news get you down, or if your wife burnt your toast, you don't let that get you down. You don't let nothing get you down. You hear me? You just keep moving and moving and moving until you're moving and grooving. And you're listening to the Bruce Montalvo Show Friday nights. That's right, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Because remember, if you're going to a job, you are a human resource. Okay, you are a human resource. You're their slave. Okay, this is a world beyond Orwell. Okay, you're completely enslaved. Okay, you rely on your job for everything. They can get rid of you whenever you want. The trick is to be an entrepreneur. And that's the thing. When you have as much jewelry as I have and you make it day by day by day, you want to buy and you want the money. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not selling people the fucking Brooklyn Bridge here. I'm very, very, very hyped about my jewelry and our jewelry. I mean, Jaja designs it. I mean, right now, what's she doing? She's working on selling some of the best, most beautiful jewelry. You can find us on Etsy, at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. I mean, just beautiful stuff. And it helps keep us on. It helps keep us on air for at least 2 hours. Otherwise, if we don't pay the station fee, I mean, what, are you going to have a show that's 15 minutes long? Huh? And what's worth being on air for 15 minutes? What are you going to bitch about for 15 minutes? Well, some people could do it, but yeah. Don't you want the 2-hour experience? Well, then help fund the show at Conceptual Subculture, at Antique Obsessions. I mean, we have a beautiful line of copper bracelets and sterling silver plate jewelry. I mean, the most beautiful jewelry ever. You're going to love it. I guarantee it. And I'm not just that copying from that Italian guy that sells those suits. So, yeah, while I'm sitting here talking about hard work and dedication and making things with my own hands, there's a lot of Mexicans out here that give me a bad rep. That, like Janine would say, I wouldn't give you a fucking dime. Well, I don't think that they should give any of these DACA sons of bitches a fucking dime. You see, I work for my money, okay? Now, all these idiots asking for DACA, they're still waving Mexican flags. That's the problem. They don't want to speak English. I say you take them on a one-by-one basis. Check them out. If they don't speak English and they've been here for 20 years, kick them the fuck out. We don't need you. We don't want you. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, Mexicans don't need DACA. They need vacas. Give them some cows. Put them on the farm like back in the day. These pussies of today, these snot-nosed, little scaredy cats, little snotty fuckers, we don't need you, okay? You don't make anything. You're not worth anything. You just grab a sign and put on a pink pussy hat and think that people are going to put up with your shit because when you played Little League, you sucked, but you got a trophy anyway. Well, fuck you, all right? That's why I need this show. That's why I need you to buy the jewelry so I can say fuck you on a huge freaking scale. Okay, do you know the losers that I can offend if you help fund this show? I mean, we could take it to the max, folks. Really. I mean, we could just destroy losers on an epic freaking scale if you help the Bruce Montalvo Show reach the summit of talk radio. And it can only happen if you buy the jewelry. Okay? That's the only way it's going to happen. Otherwise, you're all losers and you're probably working for the CIA, right? Trying to withhold my freedom of speech. And as I look up at the screen, I see 2 CIA directors that MK Ultra this little butt chin Bradley Manning into turning into what he thinks is, you know, he thinks he's Marilyn Monroe now, whatever, but he's ugly. He's butt ugly. Really. Really butt ugly. Anyway, Donald working with the Democrats. You know, it's really like he jumped off his own train. If he passes caca. If he passes caca, I mean, it's basically him passing de facto amnesty. So if he passes that, I mean, he's proving he was a demo con, a demo plant, and we're all losers. Anybody that defended freaking Trump is a loser if that happens. So the integrity of all the deplorables is hanging on Trump's shoulders. And this is a man that literally, I mean, he contradicts himself. You know, he just tells you what you want to hear. Like, you're at a casino, he brings you a beer, and he just wants you to keep putting the penny into the slot machine. So, if he passes caca, then everybody that supported Trump is a loser. Everybody. I mean, what has to happen in order for the wall to get built? What has to happen? I mean, does a fucking hurricane need to hit El Paso? Do they need to steer a hurricane into El Paso so that Trump could build a wall on that Mexican freaking border? Or why doesn't he just send the military over there to start, you know, kicking ass and taking names? I mean, the Mexicans have been laughing at the Americans for so long. I mean, just do it like the video games, man. Like Call of Duty, where they already invaded Mexico. Just do it. Just take care of it already. Yeah, you know, it's ridiculous. They're running roughshod over the United States. And now they got all these whiny, snotty pussies crying about freebies. And you know, I think my stupid fat kid sister's in there. You know, look, if she tries to transgender my daughter, I swear to God, I'll have her lynched. Because that's the next stage, is to, you know, transgender all the kids in kindergarten, right? Well, first they read them a story. Next thing you know, they got them super gluing their schmeckle to their forehead. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man. And, you know, it's just all one part of one big club that you're not a part of. And they only use that club to beat you over the head with it. Okay, it's the Masons running the world like it's fucking Studio 54. You know, they're like the doormen and they're looking over, you know, you're not cool enough to come in. Right? Meanwhile, they let Hitler go in there. Okay, this crazy broad who's had one too many drinks, snorks coke. He's just a total psychopath. Okay? It's just unbelievable. While all the anti-American cockroaches on the news praise her like she's some type of fucking wise lady. Really? She probably grabs little kids head first and puts them into meat grinders. Huh? Just like that. So that's what they do. They stuff little kids into fucking meat grinders after they're done with them. What, you forgot the Franklin cover-up? Huh? The Pizzagate, the Franklin cover-up? Doesn't stop. Meanwhile, some of these Fox News anchors, they look like they could devour a baby themselves on live air. I bet you if they paid some of these Fox News anchors to do it, oh, we're going to pay you to eat a baby live on air. They'd do it. Oh, okay, how much? $1 million. Okay, give me the baby. They freaking eat the baby live on air. That's what they do. They think Planned Parenthood is. That's like Planned Molochhood and all that. They love that. They love throwing the baby into the fire. Along with all the American flags now they're burning. They'll wrap a baby in an American flag and burn it and praise Satan to it. I'm telling you. Well, they're praising the drunk satanic whore, Hillary. It's unbelievable. Meanwhile, Trump is supposed to be the blue-collar billionaire, the people's champ, the people's prez, but really he's just the commander-in-chief. Okay? I mean, this fight between good and evil, well, it starts with you. Okay? You can't be swayed by at the end of the day, you know, this Republican Party or this or that. It's all one big government establishment, a bipartisan establishment. You're seeing it now. Trump hanging out with that cross-legged fuck You know, like freaking hearts coming out of his Schumer's eyes when he's looking at Trump like a girl. I mean, ugh. Huh? You know, they're force feeding the entire masses. All the United States, the news is force feeding mental illness like with a funnel. They're like force feeding it right down your freaking throat, making you gag on it. You know, while the military is playing chess with the weather. But you don't care. Oh, no, you don't care. No, Americans have the attention spans of dodos due to the freaking screen flicker. Every 10 seconds, they need something to change. Every 10 seconds. It's idiotized. No, but really, for one, I'm tired of seeing freaking that saggy tits, freaking pink lipstick pig Hillary on TV. Tired of it. Tired of seeing Hillary's saggy titties on TV just trying to sell a book. Sick of it. Okay, you're blaming white people. Millions of white people are to blame for her loss. Oh, really? Why don't you look in the mirror, gringa? You're white. What the fuck? They want to talk about Trump being mentally ill? Really? Really? Meanwhile, this bitch, Hillary, was in the White House when Bill was president talking to ghosts. Ghosts! She thought she saw an Eleanor Roosevelt. You know, and she looks like a Chinese doll or a mafia don on TV. It's like Ace Rothstein or something. And then speaking of Ace Rothstein, there's De Niro right there. Happy as hell tap dancing that he gets to have a new Hawaii thanks to the military-industrial complex's weather weapons. They just cleared that area up for him so he could put his little casino and his little fucking hotel right on top of all the dead Barbudans. But seriously, I mean, if it's not that, it's, again, they're with the Russia shit. Before it was, we need to see Trump's taxes. Now it was the Russia shit all along. That was just stupid. See, Trump's countering that narrative, but boy, was it stupid. And I told you, the weather has become like an invisible monster. They just show you they ravage anything they want. It's like Zeus. They're like Zeus themselves, throwing just rods of doom onto whoever they want. I'll tell you what it is. It's population control. Go look at those Georgia Guidestones. You'll see it's right out of that. Right out of that. But Clinton, what do you got on TV? Clinton whining like a little bitch, right? And she shows more enthusiasm over this book than she did over the election. See, she's all bright and peppy and all about her book, right? She's not falling over, collapsing, or using body doubles herself. It's just a book at the end of the day. Really. That's all she's selling. And she's not helping heal the country. Okay, she keeps calling Americans racist, whining, demonizing the deplorables. And again, like I said, punishing us with more of her because she lost, fair and square. Seriously, it's like this episode of like R.L. Stine that I saw where he had some ice cream truck from hell. She's selling you ice creams. You figured you'd want one, but it's like Satan. There you go, kiddies. A nice pistachio. Yeah. You like that ice cream? You like that ice cream? I don't like that ice cream. That's terrifying. You just wait and see. You know? You just wait and see. It's Trump. He's not gonna end out the race like he wants to. You know, he's gonna finish last. You know, and that's what Trump needs to realize, that nice guys finish last. He keeps playing patty cake and tiddlywinks with these Democrats. I mean, it's gonna hurt him. Right, co-host? Right? I mean, why don't you come in and join me for a little bit? Because I'm like raving and ranting, and I need a female voice.
But you
now.
do that so well.
I know, but we're coming to the end of the show, and okay, I'm sorry I screamed about $1 million. Just please help fund the show, folks, because we're poor artists.
Bruce is just a
I'm a
little
shock
bit
jock.
delusional, and
Delusional.
like he thinks that whatever, that he could just imagine it. The law of attraction kind of shit. But it doesn't work that way. And even then, I literally don't believe it. But I do believe that by being a good person and working hard and having beautiful things to sell, we could probably make money doing it. So at least survive, which is what we have been doing, and I have been doing it for many, many years now. So, yeah, because everybody took my art and my music, they're profiteering off of it, and but it's been very hard the past couple of months. So I just, since the past couple of weeks.
It's hard for the entire plane, okay, the entire world, because think about it. They keep telling us about North Korea, but in reality, you have China and India about to go toe to toe. Now, what if they drop some nukes on each other?
They don't have nukes, and I don't care, and I don't believe.
How about that?
I don't believe them. What?
See, that's what I got to tell
you. The Buddhists and the Hindus are going to go. Come on, Bruce. This is a joke. This is just to keep them in fear and people scared.
No, but isn't Trump acting like the Democrats' little bitch now? If he continues this way, he's going to be no different than Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Do you care? I mean, the guy is just funny. Let him do it, what he needs to do, and whatever he can get done, he can get done. Believe me.
But is it right?
The government has been here. People in government, Pelosi, have been here a lot longer than he has. He's just been a hotel owner and a business owner, a casino owner. He doesn't really have he has a business mind. So those people have policy minds. He wants to have his policy set forth.
And that's a pro. And there's a lot of pros. I mean, he has been deporting a lot of assholes, too.
Okay. He's just trying to get along with some of the bosses. I mean, America is filled with a bunch of mob bosses, if you haven't noticed.
That's why they picked the Don.
Yeah, but he's just a Don of his own. You know what I'm saying? He might be a Donald. He might have just as a Don of his own properties. You understand? So he.
And aren't we all at the end of the day? That's what kind of makes him, like one of you, right? Exactly. I mean, he does embody the American dream, unlike the other asshole.
And I think I figured out how they said Donald and Hillary are related. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna go there.
Yeah, because those theories they get us into fights, and then I tell you to shut up. But look, here's another thing. Look, weren't the Democrats screaming about how Trump is Hitler? Meanwhile, they're like eating with Hitler now.
Exactly. See,
They're such hypocrites. Yeah. They're stupid. Stupid. And it's sickening to me. It's really sickening. They just keep pushing this left-wing fanatic loser, Hillary. And it makes sense. You said, Bruce, her only job is to be on TV. Right? Didn't you say that? Jaja said it. She said, the only way this lady makes money is when she's on TV looking like a fucking retarded bobblehead. But she lies out of her ass. Oh, the Podesta emails were taken out of context.
And lawyers don't lie. They don't get dressed and they don't go to court.
All she does is defend pedos. Okay, look. Her husband was on the Lolita Express. Okay? Podesta was talking code words in his emails that go hand in hand with pedophile lingo that is classified by the FBI. I mean, Trump's really shafting his base here. I mean, he's really acting like a Democrat plant.
I'm going to say it again. Does anybody vote in the monarchies?
Well, no. Not at all. And let me tell you something. The British Crown historically swept all the German monarchies under the rug in Britain. They did not let them rule. So the Vatican had to develop a place for the German monarchies to rule. And what better than America? Yeah! That's why the Operation Paperclip is so well here. Yeah. Yeah.
And whatever monarchs are around the world, they ship them off to Syria. So you have Al-Elf, and you have...
No, but don't you see that besides the Nazis, the real Nazis, not you stupid idiots that are confusing fat idiots from Virginia with Nazis, but don't you see? I mean, they're so covering for this evil pedophile cabal. I mean, what the fuck? Who spends $65,000 on hot dogs? Obama. That's another code word in the FBI, pedophilia.
His real father was Frank Marshall Davis, and that guy was a child molester, so I'm proud of it.
Wow.
Read Sex Rebel by Frank Marshall Davis. That's his fucking father, so what do you expect? His father ran with a bunch of pedos.
But we're living in such a depraved time now. I mean, we have idiots out there talking about gender fluid. And now they're trans species. Do you believe that? They put
gender fluid. Do they mean like the fluid that comes out of their dick, their cock or pussy?
I don't know. Just their whole body.
What is this, cock?
No, they're saying, "Oh, I am gender fluid. I am not a man or a woman. I am a trans species." Okay. Look, let me tell you something. They talk to their stuffed animals. Really? Meanwhile, they're calling Islam, the holy religion that will unite us all, when Islam is the new Nazi.
So, I just want to know, could you switch your sex, like in between, what's his name, Bradley, Chelsea, whatever the fuck is, whatever he did, or my cousin, who decided to become a man halfway through her life. Could they actually have orgasms? I'm saying, what are they doing? Changing their organs too? They grow beards. What is a freak show? Oh, this stuff. You know what? I think it's self-centered and narcissistic to have a sex change. You know why? Because you are here for other people, and you should not be so self-centered that only you're fucking. You can't figure out who you are and what you're doing and what you're there to please someone else. Hopefully, you're attracted to whatever it is. If you're gay or you're straight, doesn't matter. So I could be, me as a female, I could be attracted to men, and then I want to just bring up my feminine, things, whatever, my breasts, but I could, if I was a woman that was attracted to other women, I would probably bring up my more boyish aspects.
And that doesn't make sense.
But I'm still going to keep my pussy. You understand? But I'm still there for somebody else. But I'm not going to, what happens to these people who switch their genitals? I mean, what the fuck does that mean? I have a pussy, right? So then what am I going to switch it to a penis?
You literally said pussy like 19 times already. All right, shut up. You know what they do? And that's another thing. You figure that pussy-ass rappers would like that Trump's coming out with some hard-ass lyrics like grab 'em by the pussy. But look, all they do is cut off the thumb and it becomes, they're schlong. Anyway, folks, that's how we're going to end it on schlong. And that's what Trump's doing. He's schlonging us all, having us think that he was this, he was that, he was Mr. Liberty. But no, really, he's exactly what he said he is. He's a globalist. He's starting to sound like Ronald Reagan every day now. He really is. I just hope they don't try to bust a cap in his ass because they don't have to. He's doing everything they say.
Well, he can't walk around being an asshole to everybody. He's got to get along to get any policies moved, especially in Congress. These people are saying they're going to pass this, and then they're not going to build a wall. You know what? I really don't give a fuck about a wall. I'm going to Mexico to get my medicine because this fucking place is too goddamn
we're going to be broadcasting from Riba, Mexico. So check for that. Yeah. So here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Only I got clowns all around me, not just to the left and to the right. Anyway, just advertise the jewelry one more time the right way because I was screaming at you to do it and you didn't do it. And, it's your daily train wreck. I get it. You do this on the show. But please advertise the jewelry. It's very important so that Bruce can make $1 million one day.
How about just being able to eat?
Yeah, that means...
And buy medicine.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes.
How about just that? And paying minuscules in our rent.
Yes.
All right. So go to Etsy.com/shop/antique obsessions or type in one word in your Google search bar. Antique Obsessions, and you should find us. We have like a 50 off sale now, and I have a 60% off sale at Conceptual Subculture. But the main page, it clicks. They link to each other, so you can click on one, and then it'll lead you to the other store, or you can find us on Amazon, and we're at Antique Obsessions, one word, also at Handmade. So Handmade Amazon. So you can type that in your search bar. And please help support us. Thank you.
On Facebook, it's at Antique Obsessions, at Conceptual Subculture. And like I said, beautiful, one-of-a-kind jewelry. And you're not going to find it anywhere, folks. I mean, I polish it to perfection. It shines brighter than Polaris in the sky. And that being said, I'm out of here. I'll be back Monday, 9 p.m. Mountain Time, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what fat guy in a suit, what CIA guy in a fat suit, what he does in North Korea. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm just stuck in the middle with you and Jaja until then. So, yeah, see you guys later. Adios. Adieu. Goodbye.